All right, France, man, we've gone through all the day 2 battles, and now we are finally here. Oh man, I feel like this is what Mickey Fax started Pendulum Inc. all about, man. You know what I mean? I feel like you look at these two guys, Illmac, Rum Nitty, and you look at their penmanship, their writing styles, their structure, two completely different polar opposites when it comes to writing styles. But I mean, two of the greatest of our times that we have to celebrate and continuously give flowers to. One guy, Ilmac, has not been seen since 2019 in one-on-one battle, 3-round battle, shall I say. And Rum Nitty, he just doesn't ever take a break. He is our current Cody right now. And the boy is still fuego. And this battle, when it got announced, I could not have been happier. I couldn't believe it, man. I said, KOTD, you did it. This is what we want to see. These are the battles, and you brought it together. You made it happen, man. And this battle did not let me down at all, France. To watch a battle this late on a Sunday night, it was well worth it. Thank goodness. Thank you, KOTD. Thank you, Organic. Ghost drops and the weird commercials, all of that. And
need some ghost drops, by the way. Need some ghost drops, by the way.
Organic. Can you drop some ghosts over here, please? You know what I'm saying? What's up, player? You know what I mean? But let's stay focused. 3. Let's stay focused on the battle, friends. This battle was stupid. This battle was ridiculous. Bananas. It's not that often that a battle gets announced. You have a vision in your head for this battle, and it plays out the way you envisioned it. And both guys executed magnificently. France, what do you got to say about this battle before we actually dive into this, John?
Organic said this battle would be the pinnacle of penmanship. He was absolutely 100% correct. You know what I'm saying? You don't often get two main event names that just like you envision a battle and it comes out to exactly what you envisioned it. And I gotta say, bravo to both gentlemen. They put on. This is going to be one that's going to be heavily debated for years and years to come. I'm not going front. I underestimated the fact that this would start a civil war in Reddit right now. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that. I forgot about that because on Reddit, the 3 most beloved people, Illmac, Rum Nitty, RIP Patch Day. But now they gotta pick a side. They gotta draw a line in the sand over there. And let me tell you something. It's getting kind of toxic over at Reddit. Bruh. It's getting kind of toxic on the timeline. They debating this battle, and if they're debating this battle with this much passion, that just tells me both guys did their job. Rum Nitty's first round had me a little nervous. We're gonna talk about it.
And why is that,
bro? That round was like it felt like that round was like 90 seconds.
No, listen, for those that haven't seen it, that's why I'm asking you. You know,
we're gonna get into all of it. I just wanted to give a prelude to everything going on outside. So if y'all see a bunch of people fighting on a thread, you know what I'm saying, calling each other
racial insults and all that, come on. Here we go. It gets crazy in the Reddit, man. Let's not fake a front, all right?
Listen.
Reddit's crazy. You got secret Klansmen who love watching battle raps, yo. Who love talking about it.
I went to the Reddit thread. I went to Reddit, right? And there's one thread. The title is "Rudimentary Nitty Gets 30'd." The second thread underneath was like, "Can Illmac finally beat a black person?" I'm like, oh my.
Oh, here we go.
Reddit is going crazy right now. Okay,
and Illmac is Native American. This was hilarious. Yo, he keeps getting thrown in the gringo pool.
I don't subscribe to none of that. I'm just telling y'all what's going on in case you haven't seen
it. It is entertaining to read, though. I will say that, man. As shocked,
they're going at it. They're going at it on Reddit.
If you want some new creative words to insult people from other races, go to Reddit. Yo, they ain't playing.
Well, let's get to the battle. Enough of the Reddit bulls. You know what I'm saying? I'm texting Smo, right? Me and Smo, we're like arguing a little bit, right? Because Smo been antagonizing me on weekend. He be cyberbullying me sometimes, and I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? That's why publicly I have to put the rookie in his place. I have to haze the rookie because behind the scenes he be hazing me. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, he's rooting for Nitty. I'm rooting for a good battle, but he's rooting for Nitty so much that I'm like, nah, you gonna have to suffer, Smo. You're gonna have to suffer. I texted him. I said, the battle rap gods are coming for you. Nitty's going to lose the coin toss. He's gonna lose the first round. That's exactly what happened. So that you can blame that one on Smo. No, in all seriousness, Nitty. There's a moment where Nitty, illmac, and Organic are talking about, I guess, the time limits, and you hear Nitty go. Nitty goes, "You ain't gonna be rapping for 30 minutes, though."
No, he said 90 minutes. You ain't gonna be rapping for no 90 minutes, fool.
Okay, yep. So you're gonna be rapping for no 90 minutes, and so
illmac's like, nope, not 90, more like 9. Starts airing out his knuckles.
Nitty kicks off his first round, and he, it's a good first round. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Jazz first round, where it's like, it's good, but it's not overpowering. And I feel like a gust of wind's coming, ready to just blow this house away. And his first round ended in like 90 seconds. I almost stopped to say to myself, you think it was a choke, or that it was just a short round? Like,
I think it was a short round, huh? Like I said, I really do think, I don't know what's contracted.
Yeah.
I don't know what's contracted, but I don't feel like these battles were contracted to be 3.5 minute rounds. I feel like could have been anywhere from 90 to 2 minutes. And Nitty was like, I've met the minimum requirement. This is it. Here you go. Round 1. I'm done. But within those 90 seconds, though, I mean, rapid fire, dog.
Yeah, but the way he ended it, though, it just was like, It definitely gave me like it didn't feel good. I was like, I was like, yikes. And then,
no, I feel you, man. I felt kind of the same way too, because I know who he's battling. Now, if this was at Bikini Bottom Battle League, you know what I'm saying, and he's battling whoever, Dingleberry Doug, I'm just kind of like, yo, whatever. 90 seconds is more than enough for me. I'm cool. Pause. But I'm like, you're battling illmac. You do know this is illmac. Like, he's about to go stupid. And him not rapping for 4 years, I don't think he's gonna have 90-second rounds either. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna have a lot to say. And that's exactly what it was, man. Nitty's round 1, punch fest. Punch, 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 punch. I will not stress enough. The punches are dope. The punches are fire. The punches are through the roof, right? But with illmac sets up themes. It's like he's writing an actual novel, okay? There's going to be a introduction, a body, and a conclusion, a clear theme that you can follow throughout the entire battle. So when I see 90 seconds of punches from Nitty, as fire as they are, as crazy as they are, I already know what's finna happen with illmac. I just don't know where the story is gonna go. And France, he starts this story off with the differences in the writing styles, and I would love for you to expound on it a little bit and let the people know exactly the differences that illmac was pointing out in round 1 of their writing styles.
I think the biggest thing you can point to is just like the concept of, listen, we've heard this angle before about like all Nitty does is punch. It's the lack of versatility. He's not doing anything. It doesn't have substance. We've heard that angle before, but because he's so good at what he does that it sometimes it's we like, yo, he's a master at punching. So you guys feel like he doesn't do all these other things, but we love what he does here. But it's the way that illmac presented it, where it was just like, man, I haven't heard somebody break down an angle about how you don't angle or don't do other things so properly. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the beginning intro was crazy with the whole, like, we took the shot, they gave me gin and rum. Yeah. Perfect time to black out. Like, that
broke
was
his sobriety. That's crazy. I'm like, wait a minute. This man sacrificed his sobriety for this battle? It's about to get crazy. That was wild. I was like, yo, he is sacrificing his sobriety right now for this joint, man.
Nah, man. It was so masterful, man. Like he starts everything off just with like it was impeccable, enormous. And just like it starts so like just it just really reels you in, man. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you just listen to illmac and you just like, you stop everything that you're doing and he has your full attention, and he's so good at staying at one topic, and he doesn't find it, even if it's a redundant topic or a topic we've heard before, he finds the perfect way to just make it stand out and really attack his opponent. And that's why his pen is revered the way that it is. That's why he is one of the greatest. That's why he is fucking elite, because how the hell can you turn an angle that we heard all the time that we don't kind of agree with, and we're like, yo, you're killing with it right now. And you know, I also had, I gotta say, his round was much longer too. You know what I'm saying? They have to be transparent about it. You know, we can see it in 4K. We see the clock. You know, but man, put Nitty in the first round, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It reminded me a lot of the Jazz battle where Jazz was just getting crazy on Nitty in the first round. And Nitty's like,
yeah, man. Is that blood? Good.
Is that blood? All right. You know,
said, is that got to move my mouth? Pause. What's going on here?
But then, you know, bruh, Nitty's second round explosive, right back to champion of the year level stuff. You know what I'm saying? This free Canadian healthcare is so awesome, because I could get dropped off at the docks whenever I feel ill with no charges.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
And that was just one of them. He kept going after that. He had like 2-3 more back to back that just blew the room out. And Organic is going crazy. Organic's like, what?
Yo, shout out to the Canadian reactions, yo.
Yeah, Organic was losing his mind, bro. But Nitty's second round was the perfect placement of like, listen, you say I only punch, well, watch this. And
them punches almost put him back on his ass, boy.
And that's why, like, part of that angle, like, although it renders to be effective and true in some capacity, everybody loves his punchlines. Even illmac's there, like Nitty hits you with one punch, like, that's so good that his opponent has to be like, you got that, bro. I gotta tip my hat to you. You got that. You right. That was it. See, I don't want to skip too fast to the third round, but this is a perfect moment where I was shocked that Nitty didn't swap his third to his second, because his third round was filled with so much counter writing. Right. And Nitty has been vocal about, hey, I do switch my rounds in the middle of the battle just when I hear my opponent. Like, he did with the ace battle. He's done it in the past. So I would have thought to myself, him bringing that round into his second right after illmac presents the steam could have been the perfect neutralizer, especially on the fact that illmac kind of stood on that theme a little bit every single round. So it would have kind of foiled the game plan. Like, that's how you know, like, Nitty counter wrote very well, but I guess he's a little bit newer to it because he did it at the end. He's supposed to do it earlier. Imagine Nitty goes second. He does his counter writing at the bottom of the third when it's like the battle's over.
Right. Yeah, man. The thing is, like, if he does put that in his second, which was brilliantly written too in the third, because he basically took the time out to say, hey, this is what you guys are saying about me. I will now take the time out to address you guys, you know, and say, you know, why I do what I do with my style. And still, you guys can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? So, but if he does that in the second, like you said, illmac was not letting up, because in the third, he's writing another masterful chapter about all of this stuff. So it's kind of like,
in the second round,
you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The second round, he did a lot of alien stuff. And when he had that probing bar, I was like, ah. But everything after the probing bar was fire. It honestly felt like illmac could have
no more probe bars.
We're not doing it. It honestly felt like after the second round, illmac definitely still had a chance to make that second round arguable. You feel that way?
I mean, he had an opportunity to. I just think Nitty was just a barrage, man. It was just a barrage, and it was just. Everything about it was just dope. Like, I can't really sit there and go, oh, this was a low point in the second for Nitty for me, or this part was dragging or anything like that. It was just from beginning to end, it was just rapid fire, and hot fire, shall I say. He
bro.
ain't take no breaks, man, because he knew that first round was just kind of like, whoa, what's going? Wait a minute, I'm awake now. I'm here. What's up? And he went stupid in the second.
He said, "You won't get found forever. Just throw him in the water and get rid of ill, like Alka-Seltzer." Woo! Yo, nah, yeah. I thought Illmac still had a valiant effort to make that second round competitive. I definitely give Nitty the second round though, but like after the probing bar, which again I didn't like, Illmac ended his second round strong. Yo, this is a battle that you definitely got to fine tune, give another watch, read through some of the lyrics because
Right, because this is only friends. I'm still only one watch in. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm one watching with some bars written down and some clips, but I want to give this one a thorough like read. Wait, I can't wait till it's on Genius and all that because
facts,
man. But the third round, now going back to it, Nitty's third round, I wish he swapped spots with it because his second round probably actually had more punches if you're doing like a punch count than his third. But his third round was the round of substance, which kind of broke the mold of like, hey, you think I don't have substance? You think I can't angle? You think I can? I could. Right. I very much well could. Maybe he doesn't do it for an entire round. He doesn't do a whole concept of it. Like I guess how people are describing it, but all angles aren't the same. You can create a topic, be on there for 8 to 16 bars and get out of there. And it could be very effective. A la his stuff with T-Top when he started like to practice angles a little bit there. You know what I'm saying? You can point to a second round against Cortez and UM3 when you know
when he's talking about his moms and all that stuff and his family. So, yeah, that was yeah.
She said she left me broken too, literally broken too. 100K in life insurance, but still couldn't close my wounds. She died for me to get this money. Now, so will you. Like, amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When Nitty angles, it's so refreshing. And the times that he has done outside of the Tay Rock one, which was just I don't know, that was just travesty all around the board, you know.
Right.
Outside of that one, when he has chosen to angle, it brings you into Nitty's life, his personal life, and it's odd enough in those moments, like he tends to shed like some of his most personal and intimate details, but he never really does like a full round of that per se. Like he never really brings you into Nitty's world 100%. So I do love to see when he does peel back the layers of that onion and says, "Hey man, I'm not just a punching machine. Here I am too. You know, I'm a very complex man, and here's a little insight to my life. But I really just like you guys to admire me for my bars. Like enough of that." So to see him this time around, it wasn't necessarily a personal thing about him or his life, but it was more like, okay, oh, you guys consider me a puncher, but let me show you some strategy also. Let me tell you about the writing. Let me tell you about why my punching is just as elite as your writing or your, complex style or your, visionary tales and stuff. And I want to give a props to Ace Amin because I saw that Rum quote tweeted one of our tweets, and the one about the third round where he's actually angling and counter writing and how well it was, and he said thank you, and he added Ace Amin. So you could be a veteran, you could be in this game, you could be the Cody and still learn something from someone who is picking up game behind you. So, and it only makes sense. You're battling someone who's so revered as illmac. To give 3 rounds of just punches, it's hey, listen, if they're Nitty level punches, am I really truly mad? But to see him step outside of his norm and also do it in a fire way, Franz, would I be wrong to say I want to see some more of that from Nitty? Like sprinkled. No. Imagine if he sprinkles it throughout the 3 rounds.
No, because
here and there. Like it makes him so much more of an evolved writer to me.
I really wish he just brought this round sooner because I feel like it would have neutralized some of Illmac's subjects. Like when Illmac talks about him being stuck on the app,
yeah,
like you could pull up the verse tracker. Like Illmac has more million view battles, more million views with like, and he has significantly less battles than Illmac. So you can't even say Illmac hasn't been battling. Like Illmac has like probably close to like I think 100 battles to his catalog from multiple eras, but. Like I beat you in views, I beat you in platinum. Like what exactly are we talking about when it comes to this? And if I'm on the app, you're in front of me. What are we doing here? So like I feel like he could have He could have stumped that point. And then he's also
Right.
like, he's like, I won't take no lessons from you when I'm hotter, done more and more accomplished. You know what I'm saying? And he's kind of like, all you're gonna say is I do name flips and angles and leave up that I'm the most dangerous. Like he literally is touching on all the points that illmac was presenting with all the concepts and the theme that he brought with this entire battle, which very well fucking crafted, delivered, and executed by illmac. But Nitty did have the answer. Nitty had the answer. And then when he ends that whole segment, and that segment's only a minute and some change, bro. So it's not even like it's a whole round. But he ends the segment with, to not view you as a legend, I would be dead wrong. I don't got you on my Mount Rushmore, but I can't give you a headstone.
Yeah, that was crazy. Come on, man.
Bro, that was the one for me, and that's what kind of sealed it for me. But I know that illmac's third round, just like his first two, very lengthy, very competitive, does not take his foot off the gas, and does enough to still have a fight. And I think there's a lot of people that say, yo, I still got illmac winning the third despite Nitty's amazing third round. And are you one of those people?
I'm gonna keep it real. I need second watch. These dudes are too gifted. Listen. Too gifted, too talented.
How'd you feel off the first watch though? Like
off the first watch, the third is competitive. The third is debatable. Yes. Don't get me wrong.
Yes,
but my mind is telling me because he added, the counter writing, he added that layer to it. He still had his dope punches. illmac is definitely rapping significantly longer. We're not gonna, not look at that. My brain, made me lean towards Nitty in that third. Now, when I go back and take a look and really dissect and listen, I'll have, my final decision on that. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but I just think it's crazy that, like, I feel like illmac every single round had, I mean, the first round's the clearest round out of the three, but the second and third, like, he withstood a very powerful round from Nitty and found a way to say, yo, I'm going to compete this round one way or another. More in the third than the second, in my opinion. But, man, like, if you give illmac the third, I got my hands up. I'm like, I can't say nothing. You're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually surprised by our Twitter poll. Our Twitter poll has it Rum Nitty 65, illmac 35%. I thought it'd be a little bit more 55, 45, closer to that. But tell you what, it feels that way to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And like I said, man, I can go back and watch this, and I could totally be like, damn, illmac. Even though it's the same topic, illmac is going stupid because illmac was going dumb. So I don't want to take anything away from that, but the battle is just crazy, man. It's just a crazy battle that has so much replay value, worth watching over and over again. There's definitely things that I missed in the battle that I want to go back and see. So, but overall, if I had to give you a first watch decision on who I felt won, I felt like overall, illmac might have slightly edged this battle. You know what I mean? But everything taken into consideration, this is a first watch. If you have Rum Nitty winning, I'm not mad at you off of first watch at all. Hey, I
want to even the playing field a bit because illmac stuff isn't as like 1-2 quotable as Nitty, so I don't want to butcher a lot of his stuff. So I'm gonna play a little bit of his third here that I have.
Let's go.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that because, goddamn, his third round, man. Hold up, let me pull this up. Where's the StreamYard? I lost the StreamYard. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's go, player.
Yeah,
don't fumble at the 5. Come on, man. Coach Prime says, let's get it together, Frizzy. Everybody's waiting on you, friends. Yeah, here we go.
Where's the originality at? Just speaking as a fan that's watching. Half the time I react on watch, I can't be honest. Speaking for the fans, surprised they even react as often. But how could they know what they want when they haven't got it? Been at a loss and not an option, supporting, spending checks they earn at a job for you to snatch deposits, guaranteed back end cash grabs in exchange for this bastardized repackaged product. It's the battler's fault. It's the battler's fault. We ain't pushing standards often enough, padding stats and losses. We can't acknowledge echo chamber popularity contest. The rappers got this average, monotonous floor model, factory bot, fresh out the box, trash shit popping. And you're not the worst. You're not the worst. You're the best example, dog, a macrocosm. I'm the caveat. He can punch his little heart out. I don't even have to dodge him. Won't even put up my hands to block him. Feels like a gnat I'm swatting, brushing off your little room shakers like aftershocks. In Cali, that shit's common. Your writing lacks a plot. Your half-concocted punches are nothing but malaprops. That's the problem, Rum, when you don't actually attack opponents. It isn't punching, it's shadow boxing.
Yeah, see, like I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do a disservice and try to quote any of that I had written down because it wouldn't have sounded as eloquent as he did. So I had to make sure I was quoting a lot of Nitty. I had to give illmac some love. You hear that? Do you hear that writing? Come on, man. Like,
and KOTD, please let us get that. Let us get that off, please. KOTD, no strike, please.
No. This is on their website. It's on their website. You know.
All right, here we go. Yeah, let's go. No, man, but amazing battle. I cannot wait to watch this again tonight, man. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna put the headphones on. I'm gonna be focused and really give this a second watch, man. But was worth the money. Was worth the Saturday night. You know, I mean, the Sunday night. Like, this was a dope way to close off the event. KOTD, y'all did it again, man. Thank you. I love the diversity. And I love the fact that y'all are not stopping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are coming back. So salute to KOTD, man. Another great two-night event. Ain't much to complain about, man. I just, do it again, KOTD. Do it again. Get this back popping. I love the diversity. Till next time, he's France. I'm Vlad. This is Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast. Thank you, everyone, for rocking out with us. Let's Talk BattleRap.com. Go read the entire recap of the event. And on top of that, you guys will get battle ratings. That is our 1 to 5 star battle rating system. We don't give it to y'all here because we want y'all to go there and read it for yourselves and enjoy. That's Let's Talk BattleRap.com. Until next time, we will see you guys. Peace.